Star Wars announces Fate of the Old Republic with new trailer at the Game Awards. At the Game Awards 2025, Lucasfilm Games and Arcanaut Studios unveiled Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic, a highly anticipated new single-player action role-playing game set in the Old Republic era of the Star Wars universe. The announcement was accompanied by a cinematic teaser trailer that gave fans their first look at the upcoming title. Developed in collaboration between Lucasfilm Games and Arcanaut Studios, Fate of the Old Republic marks a return to narrative-driven RPG gameplay that many fans have been requesting. Arcanaut Studios was co-founded by Casey Hudson, the acclaimed director behind classic titles like Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic and the Mass Effect trilogy. A new chapter in an ancient era. Fate of the Old Republic places players in the role of a Force-sensitive protagonist navigating a galaxy on the brink of transformation. The story is set during the closing days of the Old Republic, a period long before the events of the Star Wars films, where choices carry significant weight and shape the character's personal journey and the wider fate of the galaxy. The game is not a direct sequel to Knights of the Old Republic, but it honors the legacy of that beloved franchise while introducing a new cast of characters and an original storyline. Its narrative focus is on player agency, deep character interactions, and moral choices that influence the unfolding adventure. Trailer highlights. The teaser trailer showcased breathtaking visuals and evocative world-building, including a mysterious rainy planet, a Force user igniting a lightsaber, and hints of larger conflicts and threats lurking beyond the horizon. While specific details about gameplay systems and plot progression remain limited, the tone and style strongly evoke the cinematic spirit of classic Star Wars RPGs. Creative vision and legacy. In press interviews following the reveal, Hudson emphasized that Fate of the Old Republic represents a contemporary vision of a definitive Star Wars experience, blending modern game design with the emotional depth that defined earlier RPG titles. Team leads from Lucasfilm Games have stated that the collaboration aims to honor the legacy of story-rich Star Wars games while exploring new territory in the franchise's extensive lore. While Fate of the Old Republic is still in the early stages of development, it has already generated considerable excitement among fans eager for a deep, single-player Star Wars adventure. Details on platforms, release date, and further gameplay mechanics have yet to be announced, but the early reception suggests this could be one of the most significant Star Wars game projects in years.